I would have to say everybody. I go against everybody during practice every day, and I probably most of the time forget the faces that are coming at me. I'm just trying to just stop them as soon as possible. So my set of team would go down the court and score.
Can you talk about a little bit about competition in practice and how it's pushing you all to play harder?
Yeah, our competition is uncanny. Most of our players have been in like the top leagues in coming out of high school with all the Nike League and such. But there's nothing compared to our practice. We go so hard every second of practice, battling, trying to just get everybody together. So we're battling as hard as possible, battling against each and every one, trying to get each other better defensively. We're going at each other offensively.
Is there an alley-oop you can't catch?
No. There's not.
Do they challenge you and try to say, here, have it this? Does anyone ever, I mean, is that, or is it just...
No, Cal's like, well, Mark, if you throw it anywhere in the gym, or he's like, no, he said something to one of our players, like, if you throw it anywhere in this city or country, Marcus will end up finding it and getting it. And we kind of just sat there and we all just died because we knew it was kind of true because we're starting to build and not realize that we can actually just throw it at any time to anybody because all our team can jump and we're all just really excited to work. So our players are trying to get through everybody, see 1, 2, 3 player passes, and then able to throw the pass and just not worry about where the pass is going to go, knowing that me and Willie and Dakari and all the other bigs and guards will be able to go get it.
Is there anyone in particular since you've been here that maybe even shocked yourself? Like, how did I just do that?
Yeah, I get at least one a practice where I'm like...
One a practice?
Yeah, where I'm just walking back, I'm like, how did that happen? And then usually Hoodie's on my team, and he's usually the one throwing it, so he's like, how did you catch that? And I'm like, don't ask me. It was a big blur. I don't remember anything. So we just have fun while it happens during practice.
Well, he was throwing to Anthony Davis a couple of years ago. Does that ever come up? Because that was a similar situation.
He's a couple of times he's like, it's way more fun throwing it to you than anybody I've ever played with, and I was like, man, that's awesome because he absolutely loves throwing it. He throws it maybe the most out of anybody on the team just because we've connected really quick playing together, where he just knows if I'm right next to him, he can throw it as quick as possible and I can go get it. Where I know if he's in a bind, he's looking towards me to get him out of it, which is really great.
So far, you guys have been all playing against each other, and it's been all about getting better. Have you thought at all what it's going to look like when you put everybody on the same sideline, and how this is going to work when you guys finally get a chance to play together?
Honestly, I totally forgot we play other teams because we play each other all the time. So we're all, like, especially when we play each other, we're all tired. Excuse me. We're all worn out. So we're all just trying to just beat our own players, and so we're always trying to get better while trying to make the other person better. So we're pushing as hard as we can. If this was the actual game during our practice, it'd be like the best game in the world.
Were you watching when Derek dunked on Dakari and Julius?
I'm not going to comment on that.
Coach already told us.
He brought it up.
There seems to be some dispute.
Oh yeah, they've been going at that for a while, but I'd rather not talk about that one.
Julius and Derek have been going at it for a while? Or?
Yeah, Julius, Derek, and Dakari, and Coach Cal, they counted them, never let that go.
Is there video evidence? Because Dakari says it was a hard layup.
Oh man, if there is, one of them has probably burned it, so we'll never know.
Julius said he blocked it in, apparently.
All I saw was really big guys going hard at each other, so I just saw the ball go on the rim. I was excited.
How much did you follow UK before you committed here? Do you have a sense of kind of the history of the program, or is it following Cal, or how much did you know before you decided to get here?
Me, growing up, I was more of an outdoors kid. You know how most kids growing up, I guess probably a year after my era, before my era, everybody was always outside, so I wasn't much of a TV watcher outside. I was always outside running about, so I've always heard of great things from the UK, but I've never really just witnessed it as much time.
So when did it kind of hit you what being at this program means?
probably hit me like last night. No, I'm just kidding. But really, it does hit me like every day when I wake up. When I'm here, I wake up in bed and I'm at the Wildcat Lodge. I'm like, wow, I'm really just here right now. So it baffles me every day that I'm here, working with these great players, becoming a big family of Johnny.